What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back and we're playing some more Wild Hearts, and what I'm going to give you is 13 things I wish I would have known before I started playing the game. And this is to make your gameplay even smoother. I'm not going to have any crazy spoilers. It's all going to be just focused on things that would have made my fights and my farming a little bit easier. So my family, without further ado, let's dive in. All right, before we go any further, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. It supports me a lot, and subscribe if you're new, as we're gonna have a ton of Wild Hearts content coming on the channel. So the first thing is you want to do is a lot of your abilities are gonna have long animations, and what I'm gonna show you is you can do an animation cancel. So for all of my people that are using the Correclty katana, if you put your build in that very moment, you can cancel any animation you're going into. And it also is important too because it allows you to cancel your animation and quickly dodge out of the way. If you guys don't know, the katana doesn't have a counter or a deflect built into it, so one of the best ways to get out of there is either gonna be you're gonna using this move to get out the way, or what you're gonna do is build a crate and you're good to go. And you can see in all my moves, great, I'm out. So that's going to be tip number one. Okay, so the next thing you want to know is fast travel. The way you fast travel by going through your camp. You might have, when you first start the game, you put a camp down here, you're like, oh cool, I'm gonna put camps everywhere. Then you realize you can't. So first thing you want to do is you can't put a camp down unless you've gone through and get enough dragon points. But even with dragon points, you only have a limited amount of camps you can put down. So for example, I'll put this one down over here. So I have a total of 3 camps. One camp you find by default. The second one you find up here later on. But if you want to put your own camp down, you can't put it down unless you have enough dragon pit points. If you notice, it takes one of my points right now. Take away 40 to put this camp in this location. You put it down, and now I can't put another one down. The cool thing is all your resources are saved. So if I go through and I break it, in this situation, all my points go back to my dragon pit, and I can put a camp in any location I feel that makes more sense for what I'm currently hunting. So Hunter Gate, what are Hunter Gate? Hunter Gates allow you to play with other people. So what you do is you go in here, choose what you want to fight, and you'll say, let's go over here. You can join force on a hunter on that specific hunt, and you go and help them on their hunt. So in case they're not loaded up right when you start the game, don't worry, they will later. This is a great way to farm materials and play alongside some people they might want to play with in the future. Next thing you might see is this glowing part over here. What is that glowing part? That is, you would think of monster's weak spots. What happens, you go up to it. This is your hunter arm. So hunter arm, what it does is it gives you more of your threads, and it makes them stronger as well. So you want to utilize that in battle because it's a good way for you to make sure you have threads available to you at the same time and get a little boost in damage while you're using your category abilities. So now, not only does it work with that, there's certain skills in your armor that get even stronger whenever you use that, or in this form right here, where you've already put out the hunter's arm. So make sure you utilize it in battle. Also too, you can use your glider whenever you want. All you gotta do is, instead of just building it on the floor this way, don't do that. Don't do this and wait for it. That's too much time wasted. What you want to do is just jump mid-air, just utilize your glider by pushing it just like that. And it's a fantastic way to traverse through the world. Next thing I'm gonna talk about is your food. So you have food available to you that you can eat. You want to make sure you're eating before every single hunt, because that's how you increase your HP. And if you press triangle, you'll see what the skills do for you as well. You don't worry about min-maxing skills and builds and stuff like that. It's way too early, but essentially you get a little bit of boost while you're doing your hunt. So you see, I got 3 HP, I got a defense boost increase, critical master, all the things available to you. Earlier on in the game, you just want to do this raw attack. Whatever give you raw attack and just raw HP is better, because all your hits are gonna be stronger. Don't worry about critical now, because you're not gonna have enough for it to make a difference. All of these like 3%, so it's not gonna make a big deal. So how to eat? All you do is just push the left directional button on your stick and you can eat. What you want to do instead is you want to build one of these down here, and it allows you to cook your food, dry your ingredients, then you put what you want in there, and it makes even more. You come back, you hit start, and you do a couple of hunts, you run around and it builds. After you do that, you see the food with the little chili pepper on it right here, the little symbol. It gives you even more boost when you eat those that have been prepared versus the one that have been eaten raw. Also too, you can build this later on to put your ingredients in there in case you want to store your food. So this is for the people that are curious about the builds, how it's going to work. Yes, there's builds in the game. You can make different levels of armor. Think of it like in Monster Hunter, right? Alpha and beta pieces. You can customize the piece. First you build the piece, then you can customize the piece based on what your likings are, and you can go towards the human route or you can go to the monster route. And if you get the more, if you of the same skills you have on human or monster, you get an even bigger bonus. So these are going to be these you're going to do like mid, like after like 20 hours in, you start messing around with these, but earlier on you're just going to be building your armor. When it comes to weapons, the way it works is you can inherit a skill that you would have had from the previous weapon. So I have this weapon, I'm moving it over. I could choose, I have 3 slots available, so I could take all these skills if I want, or I could leave 1 slot open for the next time I'm upgrading the weapon. So a lot of cool things you can do with your weapon as far as your skills. So if you find a skill that you like, essentially you want to do is take that tree all the way down to you. That way you can maintain that skill you want and add it to whatever weapon you're moving forward to. Ornaments, what do ornaments do? Nothing. It's just pure aesthetic. There's layered armor in the game as well. So ornaments, you can put them on your character just to make your character look a little different. That's all. Over here, what talisman? What do talisman do? Talisman would be our kind of quote unquote decorations. They have different abilities and they're RNG based. So after you do lots of hunts, you start to drop them, the monsters start dropping them, and you, based on what build you're currently using, you can use you to stack up your attack, stack up your HP, elemental boost, all those things as well. So last but not least, sometimes when you go to your main camp, you're gonna see a person chilling over here. And what happens is if you talk to them, you're gonna go on a hunting job. After you complete the hunting job, you're gonna go to their city, and it's gonna be another player. So you go to their city, and at that point, you can go over here, and this character, this NPC, she will have different items you can buy just from their unique world. So it makes it fun to kind of go through different people's worlds, help them out, and see what cool things you can buy and take back to your world. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Did a couple of things that I felt that when I was playing through my story, I was like, oh, how did this work? And I'm hopefully I was able to share some things with you and uncover some mysteries you might have. But hope you enjoyed the game. Stay smooth. Give the video a thumbs up. It supports me a lot. Subscribe if you're new. Till next time, dear gamers, signing out.